And we're back.
Alright guys, there's a little bit of technical difficulty, so we have part
He
one
has an
uploading
iPhone.
now, and now we have part two. It's
He has
obviously
an iPhone.
recording
That's the
now,
problem.
and we'll
Better
upload it
last for
later.
half.
Alright,
That's the
so
problem.
where
His
did we end
iPhone.
that? Tags. We ended that talking about tags. Alright, so if... Did we introduce user tag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we introduced user tag, so now starting there, how did you get your tag? What is with the alpha motif in all of your things?
Oh, jeez.
I've always had this feeling of, the science and the psychology behind the alpha male approach to things. Even if you go in and you're the alpha of something, or even if you call yourself the alpha, the other guy's gonna switch up a little bit because he already knows you have the confidence in yourself to take him out. And, me being me, I don't need a pack behind me. I can be the lone alpha and take out the whole world if I want to. So why not let everybody know it from the time I walk in the door?
Yeah.
Respect. What about you, Mr. Midnight Rider XX? Is that what you started out, and you shortened it to Midnight?
He's
Where
got a
did the
car
Midnight
named
Rider
Kid, that's
XX
what-
coming from, and why did you shorten it to Midnight after it?
Well, I actually got the idea from our mom because I was trying to come up with a cool Xbox gamer tag. But then I shortened it to Midnight because it was too long to have HRG_ Midnight Rider XX.
On Twitter.
On anything.
Yeah, it really is. Alright, so that was our tag discussion like every team should have. Next interview question of the night for
Okay.
starting out with you. And if you guys want to pipe in whenever you want, you obviously can.
Squeaky pencil.
What is your favorite game of all time? And why
Gotta have
is
the
that your
squeaky
favorite
pencil.
game?
Of all time.
Yes.
Are we talking just
Told
other
you.
games or
No,
Squeaky
not
pencil.
really.
games
No,
across
just game.
the platform
Just
in
game
general?
across everything.
Oh, that's
We'll break
exciting.
into genres after this.
Ooh, that's exciting. I'm gonna go with the game that probably started it all back in 2000, late 2003, early 2004, Mega Man 3 for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, 3 was for the original.
Original Nintendo.
Alright,
He
guys.
was there. He knows the story.
So,
I was
Mega
also-
Man 3 for original Nintendo, he dominated since he set his eyes. Since he put his hands on a controller
Since
in
my
that
thumb
game.
hit the button.
Since his thumb hits the button, he has been great at that game, and all Mega Man games after that, he's actually been pretty good with.
Yeah.
Although
Except
he
Mega
brags
Man
about
X.
getting to the bosses and
Mega Man X is bad.
although he
Mega Man
brags
X
about
is
getting to the
fun.
bosses in Mega Man 10, he's actually playing it on easy mode. I looked that up with his save after he bragged about
But
it.
I win it first and I progress. That's how you make yourself better in case any of y'all are trying to be an aspiring person.
Let's just all know Proto Man is 1,000 times better than Mega Man. And speaking of Mega Man,
That's
everybody,
why
we are
Proto Man
starting.
isn't in Smash, right?
His costume in Smash.
For
Alright,
me.
guys. So, starting today, we're actually going to do a character of the day, and we're going to discuss, or a game of the day, rather. We're going to discuss Mega Man at the end of this video, and more extensive knowledge, since that's his favorite character from classic gaming. So we'll get it there, and we'll discuss this later. Yeah, there will be a lot of Mega Man, Proto Man, Bass arguments about who's the
Yes.
best one. Alright, so what's your favorite game of all time, and why is that? If you say Grand Theft Auto 5, I'll punch you in the throat.
I'll Mega Man.
He has
game.
legal rights to do that.
I was actually more thinking towards Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
But which one?
Which one?
You
Which
gotta
one
have
and
one.
why?
I'd probably say
Specific.
Street Fighter 4.
Why?
I can just kind of connect to it with the way Ryu and Ken argue all the time and fight. It's kind of like me and you.
Rivals. Rivals. What about you? Red Buzzer, what about you?
That's a toughie. Oh, the touchy
Tuffy
ground.
and her
No, I got it.
conversations are a quickie. That's how this goes in her life.
Oh, it says you.
Says me with
You're just
experience.
like, nope, not doing
Alright,
it.
guys. Alright, guys. Answer the question. Answer the question.
I would have to say.
I
Let's
was
see.
expecting like Pokemon Blue or Red or something like that.
I mean, I like Pokemon Blue, but that's more nostalgia.
Yeah.
As far as actual liking a game,
Yellow Darkness, maybe? Pokemon Yellow Darkness?
I would say not Stadium, Coliseum.
Coliseum. Right, I can understand that one.
So what about you, Hylian?
Hylian.
Helium.
Hylian. We gotta go with Hylian. You gotta stop the Hylian bullcrap. Okay, favorite game of all time. probably be
And that's your midnight personal games. Your real video games.
probably Super
Well-
Smash Bros. Melee.
We are not bringing those games into this
I have put
conversation.
more time and effort into Super Smash Bros. Melee than any other game I've played.
He did. He grinded hardcore like a stripper.
Look.
Hey, that don't. I thought we promised not to talk about those nights anymore, man. I know we needed the extra cash, so we had to go to a strip club, but dang, man.
That's
All right.
mean.
Now we're getting our extra cash through gaming, which is why we started this team, guys. So
We're gonna get a PayPal.
yes, we can do
I
that.
had to pay that.
We'll just use yours.
Yep.
All right.
Split the money.
So next up, guys, is I want to talk about something that's out of the interview question. We'll get back to the interview throughout the. We'll do breaks in between topics or interview questions. But I want to talk about the future merchandise you guys wish to see in Alien Gaming. We are obviously missing a member here tonight in Raven Winters, and I love you, baby. Sorry we did this without you. You'll definitely be in the next one. If you have any ideas or anything like that, make sure to post them in the comment section for people to see. So merchandise, that is, guys. What do y'all think?
Merchandise.
Hoodies.
Hoodies?
I think we can all agree clothing would be nice, but I would like to see some dog tags or something. Those are real popular. Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put the logo on it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bags.
Bags.
Like drawstring bags.
Man, I was thinking about some rubber bracelets, but that's just
Hey,
me.
people wear them.
I
all the time.
like
I
rubber
put
bracelets.
them
I
out
I've seen a
lost
lot of
mine.
people wear them.
I put them out
I
there.
got a
Do
pretty
like
fine
red and
line.
black.
Yeah, red, black. Do the logo across the St. Helena Gaming. Have special
Yeah.
member tags.
Bro, what's up?
I'm thinking because I actually talked to a person who's getting their license to be a non-profit charity that I've told you about.
Yeah, you told me about it. Post it on Facebook.
Yep. I haven't been in contact with the dude for a while, so I don't know if he could. But I was thinking sweatpants.
Sweatpants. That
It's
would
getting
actually
colder.
be sick. That'd be
I'd like
pretty
to see.
cool.
I'd like to see that.
It's getting colder, so
I want
mean,
to see
people
something
need
like the
sweatpants.
Under Armour stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or team jerseys.
Something like this with this brand on it, this team, it would be great.
Man, I think I want to release like an epic like Star Wars style movie poster with all of us holding like a fight stick or controller or something. 'Cause-
Oh, yeah.
I could hook you
That'd
up
be
with that. I know a
awesome.
website that'll let you do like movie posters and stuff.
Alright, we'll
That
check
would be
that out.
awesome.
That could work.
Alright, so alright, we'll take a break. We'll go back to the interview questions for now.
Yeah.
If
But only if you could buy a cookie.
Like a woodchuck, woodchuck.
that's a good question.
How much
How much
would
wood?
the cookie cost?
Wait.
However much you felt like.
Who is
$5,000.
the most inspirational athlete? Esports or regular sports that closely resembles how you wish to journey in this pathway?
Oh man. Y'all can laugh at me if you want. Y'all can laugh at me if you want. And I'll even call the man out. Jason David Frank. Boy went from no weight on him, no nothing, no name in the first Power Rangers. Nobody knew who he was. Now the dude's an MMA champion, got his own thing going on with personal movies, got business hookup sponsorships, got his own MMA brand. Dude's got everything from nothing.
I like that. What about you, Jade? Biggest inspirational athlete in your life?
Momochi.
No, Yuji Momochi? Why Evil Genius is Momochi, bro?
It seems like he could go from just a normal casual gamer to being a gamer that is known all over the world.
Cool. I like that. What about you?
I would say Leffen. I've actually,
Leffen.
because of you, I've been watching a lot of his videos.
Leffen's sick.
So I would say
picked
that.
a real sport on this one.
Now, I like Mueller from Germany's soccer team, but
Leffen's one of those that Leffen's kind of like you. He walked in there, he was like, I might not be good. He's been playing the game for 5 years and competing with the same guys that have been at the top of the top for the past 10 years. He's
I like it.
he is close to number 1 in the world right now.
I like it. Yeah, y'all have to excuse me for a few months. I'm new to the whole thing.
he's still getting used to it.
It's actually a hard question for me. It's a really hard question for me. Alright, I actually have two. I have two I want to go with. From an esports perspective, I want to go with Daigo and Mario.
Yeah, I like that.
Daigo is what got me into Street Fighter, which is my big game, or has been my big game for the moment.
It has been.
And I've really been grinding on Street Fighter. I started as a Ryu main, switched to Evil Ryu, and then went back to Ryu because I like the simplicity of it all.
Grind more than skateboard.
He's gonna be our bad pun guy, everybody.
And
But,
I don't even like puns.
Bad joke.
But
isn't
yeah, Daigo.
God.
I actually used one of his quotes from my senior year.
We actually
As
did
my
start
senior
that
quote.
segment.
I
Bad
don't think
joke
they can hear
Wednesday.
me, guys.
it? He is bad joke Wednesday.
Okay. And then I think from a just regular sport, just a normal sport, I think I want to go with Joe Montana. Joe Montana was best quarterback of his day, still one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Amazing at the sport he played and invented an entire new offense, which I want to invent some new tech or something cool for a Street Fighter Smash, any of those. I want to be the one to put something on the map, which is I care about that more than winning Evo, anything like that. I want to prepare my legacy, not win a couple tournaments.
Well, I got a question for you, Karen.
Okay.
Well, question for everybody if y'all want.
All right.
Okay.
If you were to invent a new technology, a new platform, anything like that, for one game in your life, what would it be?
What would the game be?
No, what would you make? To make
What
the
the
game easier, to
invention
make
Okay.
be?
So what would the new feature of the game? The
new technology to make it easier to play, get it out more, whatever you wanted it to do.
A cheaper, extremely affordable arcade cabinet that you can sit your console inside and it hooks up to the screen but it looks like the classic style arcade cabinet.
Give you that retro feel.
And it has the arcade sticks and all that involved, but it's maybe $120 at most, and sold online, in stores, all that, to reach out fighting games to the world. And even if you want to play something like Donkey Kong or something like that, you can plug your Nintendo Wii U in there and go to the virtual console and play Donkey Kong.
I like it. It gives the new kids that experience of old school arcade.
If you-
have it about the
only if
price
you can
of
get them for
the
their
Mad Cat
phones.
stick.
Yeah, have about the price from one of the cheaper to the more expensive Mad Catz arcade sticks. Right.
Only if you can get the kids from their phones, because that works.
Plug your phone
What about
up.
you?
No. Games more.
And see, there's been a few debates on my mind. Get it to where you can actually go into the game and play, or try a better version of the Virtual Boy. Just a better.
Virtual reality
Yeah.
console. Okay, so virtual reality.
I like it.
What about you, Jake? Midnight Rider.
Cookie.
I was actually kind of saying the same thing as her with the virtual reality thing.
Alright. That's very up and coming.
Yeah.
Very, very soon will be a staple in most gaming systems if it worked correctly. I personally don't think it'll make gaming better or easier, any of that. If I don't have the controller in my hand, I don't want to be playing. So as long as, if I can put on the goggles and be in the game and still have a controller in my hand, I'm cool with that. But the second they take the controller away, I don't want it anymore because that's not a game to me. That's
That's
living
a
in a
Wii.
virtual world. What about you?
Ooh. Well, I got this idea as soon as I started hearing them talk.
Okay.
Some people will call it borderline virtual reality, but I'm not going for living in the experience while you're playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
You go to places like Dave & Buster's, somewhere like that, that's got the old school games and the new school arcade games.
Yeah.
And you've got, really all you've got is racing simulators. Why not have something where you can hook up, you can have a fighting game simulator, a shooting game simulator, whatever. They put gloves on the thing like they do a steering wheel, or even a gun if it was a shooting game, and you get that experience of not only you feel like you're doing it, but it's gonna promote fitness and health throughout the gaming community.
So more
That
stimulation.
sounds like what Nintendo's doing with the Pokemon Gym.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's,
something
that's
like
exactly
that,
what
yeah.
they're doing.
And they're coming out with an app, I think, either this month or next month, for you to keep track of.
And get prices
Okay,
and stuff
you
for
went
gaming.
to this area, you did this many.
Yep.
It'll go to your phone.
I like it.
Alright, so,
But see, the U.S. is never gonna get that, because
it
the
might,
U.S.
like New
is-
York and stuff might.
Well, let's make it happen.
Alright guys, so I actually have to run away real quick. I'm missing my rings and that really bothers me. But
Bye.
on top of that, Rogue, take over for a moment, talk about your gaming, video game fixing company,
Yep.
and then we'll run back.
I'll be back.
Be right back.
Alright, guys, so with me.
Take over this interview.
I started a video game company called Rogues Gaming. Rogues Video Game Fixers. I'm kind of coming up with the name as I go along.
Rogue repairs.
Yeah.
Video games.
That was actually my first
Rogue
idea.
repairs video games and consoles.
And for a cheap price too. The price is negotiable. But if I would have to buy a part for your system, then I would pay out of the whatever change was left. But if it's like something small that could take me a few days to an hour, price is negotiable.
Well, I'll throw this question out. I know we had it for the team in general.
Mm-hmm.
Would you start a new, like, business logo, business merchandising style, or would you pick up on the Healy and Rogue Gaming?
Oh, it would be
merchandise
combined
and-
with it.
So
Add
I've
it
already
on.
offered to let her have Hilly and her gaming rogue repair or Hilly and her gaming repairs and whatnot. We've discussed it.
Yeah.
We still need to talk a little bit more about it, but so far I think that's what you're going with.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we're all
Circle's
back, guys. Circle of the Hilly and her gaming night circle is back.
Half circle of awesomeness.
An
Alright.
empty wall.
Next up, guys, I want to talk about Pokken Tournament. Have you seen anything on it?
I've heard a little bit from y'all. I haven't seen a whole bunch on it.
Alright, grab my phone, look up the trailer real quick so you'll be informed. Have you heard?
Nope.
Alright, watch the trailer with him on my phone. Just go to, it's under social and gaming.
We had to set this thing up.
He has an iPhone. I don't know how to use it, y'all.
Alright, just.
It's an iPhone, that's why I have an Android.
Alright, while they're looking that up, we'll go ahead and talk a little bit about it. Who is your most anticipated character? I know it's either Gengar or Charizard. I know
Gengar or Suicune, actually.
it. Wow.
Suicune.
Okay,
Pika.
what do you think about, I watched,
Sorry about that.
I watched
Sorry,
the-
duck and dog here.
I watched the tournament that they had, the Invitational Pokken Tournament in the U.S., where they
Yeah.
announced that it was coming out to Wii U, which I will be getting that for my birthday.
Really?
But they're pronouncing Suicune Suicune. I think that's the Japanese pronunciation of it.
Probably.
Touching
Okay.
on that real quick. I know we noticed it, but maybe some of them have noticed it. In Smash Brothers for the Wii U, they pronounce Shiki.
Shiki.
Shiki, yeah.
Shiki. Has
It
it
probably
always been
is.
that way, guys? Or has it not? Go ahead and tell us in the comments below. Let us know
I
what you
think
think
it
about
is
it.
the Japanese pronunciation of it.
Okay. Alright, obviously my most anticipated character is Pikachu. I'll be
Of
maining
course.
Pikachu all day long like I know in Smash 4.
Pika.
And they have Lucha Libre Pikachu.
Oh god.
They have a grappler version of Pikachu that I might be going with. I don't know.
Pokemon Pikachu to build a bear.
What do you think about the competitive viability of it though? Because I know that's obviously what we focus on here at Haley and your game.
Oh, that is
You think
gonna
it's
be
competitive?
fun. Oh yeah.
Alright.
You're playing as one Pokemon and using its abilities without
It's
having
like an
to
actual
just,
fight.
Yeah.
It's like instead of a turn-based RPG, it's an actual Pokemon fight, like in the animes.
Mhm.
Like we'll finally have a fighting game of Pokemon like in the animes.
Oh yeah.
I just heard him say Machamp. Were you
Machamp.
are you any interested in that or anything?
I like Machamp, but I'm not a big user on him in the games, so I don't really think that I'm going to use him much in the
In
the game.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
I know Greninja. I think Greninja.
Lucario.
I think Greninja's in it.
I haven't seen the Alien Ninja thing yet. I think
He might come
he'd
in
be
later.
a really good addition to it.
Oh yeah.
Because obviously they'll add to it.
Obviously, I'm good with him.
They'll obviously add to it. She bans Greninja in Smash 4 if y'all haven't seen the videos.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll probably record for y'all a little bit tonight if y'all are up for it.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Just
with it.
popping in on their conversation. Honestly, I feel like they should take all the Pokemon they have in the Smash games and put them in there. They're already in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Say Charizard's in there, Pikachu's in there.
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff's not in there. Jigglypuff would not be good in that game though. Jigglypuff's too small.
Lucario's going to be in there.
And
Hey.
Lucario's in there.
No. Pikachu's fine.
Yeah, Pikachu's just as big as Jigglypuff.
Sure. I just don't know. I just don't see Jigglypuff being in there. She has
Jigglypuff,
some really
I
weird
think,
abilities.
would come to a. It would come to depend.
I think Jigglypuff would be a good assist.
Yeah.
Put them to sleep or something or stun them or something for a few seconds. I think Jigglypuff would be a really good assist.
This is gonna sound random about it, but Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, she'd be kind of like him.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have a lot of useful special moves because they do stop the movement, but she'll have speed and technique after she puts him to sleep.
Yeah.
Very possible.
Also, pausing the topic for a minute. Whatever happened to the Jigglypuff that followed Ash in the
I have no clue.
like in the first season?
He was
It's
jiggly
Just
and all
that
this
random
puffy little legs.
Jigglypuff
Jiggly don't
that would
fucking
pop
do it.
up out of nowhere,
I like that.
but then by the second season, it's gone. Like,
Same,
where'd it go?
same reason they eventually got rid of May and Brock when they never had to. Why couldn't they travel with Johto? But back past Johto.
Well, Brock did have his brothers and sisters.
I don't care.
Brock had attachments to every woman in this area. He couldn't just leave them. He felt like he
But
needed
there's
to be there.
cheaties everywhere.
Yeah. That's all her cousins and sisters and God knows what else.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm
um,
gonna cut that preview short so we can get back to this interview.
Along with Joys.
I have my
Gosh.
pick for the game though, and I have a good reason.
who?
I'm putting my money on Lucario. He's a little smaller, but he's big enough to have enough strength and enough speed to balance himself out.
He's gonna be a balance fighter.
Yep.
Alright, I'm good with that. Who do you think?
I'm not really a huge Pokemon fan, but
Are you even planning on playing the game all at once?
I plan on playing it some,
I
but
see
not
him as a
much.
Machop guy. That's
Yeah.
I do
Machop.
too. Kind of
Machamp.
like how he started out Jags in Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
I see as a Machamp guy. We're gonna say you're gonna be a Machamp guy.
Four
Machamp.
views arms, just
Machamp.
bang, 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 bang.
Machamp, yeah. Alright,
I wonder
so
if they're gonna bring
um,
Darkrai to it. Darkrai would be fun to see.
Dark Mewtwo is a secret boss in the game. That is going to be epic.
Coming up on that though, Street Fighter has Ryu and Evil Ryu. Who says they won't have Mewtwo and Dark Mewtwo?
That's very viable. Very viable. Alright. Have y'all heard about Pokemon Go?
I've heard from her.
She's
I've
talked
heard
about it a lot.
endless amounts from her.
Okay, so you know about it? You know about it?
Nope.
Alright, essentially it's an app on your phone, you go around real life Pokemon. You can battle with your friends, trade with your friends, all that. I want to
Basically
talk about
digitalizing
something
childhood.
that I haven't seen anybody else talking about. I want to talk about my main concern for this game. And it's something that
People walking in the street. Dear Lord.
That is concern, but that's not my main
Keep
concern.
obeying, keep obeying the crosswalk signs.
So we
please.
have Pokemon tournaments.
Yes.
We have them on the virtual gaming. Obviously,
Got
we
it
have
on the hand console, the virtual console. Now
We
we're
ha-
gonna have them on the phone.
we have gaming consoles and we have trading card game tournaments. Do you think that Pokemon Go will have competitive viability? And if you do, how much of a life do you think all the competitive players will actually have? Obviously, you're going to be playing it competitively. You're going to walk around finding people with that stupid badge or the necklace on them and just be like, I'm Team Rocket, let me steal your phone.
Let's see what that you just gotta ease it from them. They're just gonna like, okay.
Go
Alright.
Go Gadget Pokefire.
Thank you.
Alright, and do you
Actually, like, I
think
lost my phone.
and do you think at the Pokemon centers around America, Japan, around the world, will they have exclusive Pokemon that you can go into a room and battle, or
See,
like a
I've
meeting place?
I heard that from a YouTuber. They were talking about that there might be Pokemon that are restricted to one region,
hmm
and you would have to travel to that region or meet someone that has been to that region and get the Pokemon from them.
See, like I think going to the arcade, like Disney Quest and all that, would be really cool.
Oh yeah,
Because you would,
there's a lot of
obviously
people
there's people
there,
there that'll know.
and plus it's gonna buzz telling you, hey, there's a wild Pokemon, or there might be a wild trainer.
You want to play it?
A wild
What is
trainer.
that?
I will try it out, and I may end up playing.
Alright, I'm
A
cool with that.
wild trainer.
But
Yes.
if you want my opinion on how it's going competitively,
Follow the Wi-Fi.
remember your childhood. Elementary school, busted, not get busted, trading the cards, whatever.
Got
It's going to
busted.
turn into that for teenagers, and it's all going to be digitally stored.
But people, really, please keep obeying the street signs, please.
Do not join the Navy just to catch coyote. Join the Air Force to catch Lugia.
No, Lugia's at the bottom of the sea.
Is he really? To
Yes.
catch Shadow Lugia. Join the Air Force.
He's the founder of this thing now.
I don't keep up. She's the Pokemon person. I haven't really played many of the games past
Lugia's
Yellow.
at the bottom of the sea. Oha's on top of Brass Tower, which is probably going to be a tower
Oho
in
was
Japan.
flying in the sky, and he's apparently a really.
So you're telling me
he's not.
everybody should follow the rainbow?
Well, obviously, that's what Ash wanted to
The
do.
yellow brick road leads to the Rainbow Bridge, and that's where you find Oho, y'all. That's where he's at.
Okay. So, another
But
break.
then where are you going to find God? Where are you going to find Arceus?
Above the Rainbow Bridge.
And
That's
how,
when you have
how
to
are
kill
we gonna
yourself.
Get that?
You get Oho, and then you fly
Yeah.
on top of him.
Oh,
That's why
gosh.
it's gonna be so. But you're
What
gonna
are you
catch.
gonna do?
You're going to catch all the Pokemon. Then everybody that owns the game is going to commit suicide because they want to meet Arceus.
Pretty much.
Okay, guys.
Oh.
Suicide is a
Joke.
very, very serious thing in this culture, and we do not
No,
promote
no,
suicide
no.
whatsoever.
No,
to
no,
do
no.
anything. I've had people in my life try to commit
No.
suicide. It's a really sad thing to go through, and we don't
No.
promote it in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Come to our channel
Nope, nope,
yourself,
nope,
and we will help you if you need the help. I'm
Yes.
dead serious. We will take care of you.
All right. So now that we got the public service announcement against suicide, out of the way,
PSAs!
We just
gotta love it.
2015,
we also want to say while we're giving our public service announcement, our hearts out to Paris right now after the
Yes.
terrorist attacks. There's
we
over
got
100
you back.
over 100 dead there now. I think the world really needs to unite to help Paris right in this situation.
Need it.
right now.
I think everybody should.
I don't think we should rebel against government any way, shape, form, or fashion, any of that. But we all need to get
Because
together.
it's
to
not
help
the
Paris
government's
right
fault. It's really people taking everything
I know.
out
I
of
plan on going
proportion.
to
We
talk to my high
don't need
school
another French
to-
Revolution.
I plan on going to my high school to talk to them about raising money for, especially since I'm a
That's
French student, #1 French student actually. So I plan on going to my
You
French
can talk to
teacher,
my
doing
principal about it.
fundraisers to raise money to send to Paris.
He's even got his class of 2016 shirt on.
I haven't got mine yet.
I'm already out of high school if y'all are wondering. I know I
Alright.
look smaller, but I'm out of high school.
Alright, so I want to take a break from the questioning, the public service announcements, and everything from that for now.
Drink.
And obviously she's going to take a drink, but
Bad habit, y'all don't pick it up.
I just
I'm
want
just
to
kidding, y'all.
I just wanna throw out there,
I
make
don't,
sure
I'm not getting drunk. I
our
promise.
social media things, obviously facebook.com/gaming, our main source for spreading news about our channel and practice sessions and whatnot. I know I post a lot. I tweet out a lot on my Twitter at @HRG_Keely and
I haven't
Chris.
had time.
She gets in weird phases where she'll Twitter, no Twitter for like 4 weeks, but please follow her on Twitter at
Lizard Rogue 7.
WizardRogue7, everybody. You
I had to
follow
break
you on
Bart.
Twitter at HRG_midnight.
Yep.
And you, do you have Twitter?
I will set my stuff up tonight, and
We'll
by the next
we'll get
video,
him
y'all
started.
will have
I
me
promise.
there.
Alright, we'll put his stuff in the description after the video. I'll edit the video and put his stuff in the description. Work for you?
Works for me.
Alright, so after that, I know. Oh, and obviously follow our Instagram at Helianor Gaming. And I'll start updating our Instagram a little bit more. And right now, I think we have pictures of me holding my promo pictures of me holding my Fight Sick
Yep.
channel up
I
there
gotta
right
take
now.
pictures.
Honestly, y'all, I think we need team pictures.
We're gonna use it.
Yeah,
He
do
likes
that.
holding his
At
fight
least,
stick
at
all
least
the
be in
time.
black and red because they're our logo's
Yeah,
colors.
we'll get
and team picture.
We'll do team pictures.
It depends on how it looks. If it's in black and red.
No, wearing black and red, not.
Alright,
I mean,
we'll
no,
get team
yeah, no.
pictures.
Never mind.
We'll get team pictures,
Make a
everybody.
poster or something. Y'all
All
tell
right.
us what y'all want to see, and we'll put it out.
Yeah, tell us what you want to see. We'll obviously try to put it out, do better, do good, and all this stuff. Alright, so
Merchandise earlier. Trading cards.
Trading
cards for
cards?
the team.
Yes.
That could
We
no.
can do it kind of like baseball cards. We can start an esport card trend.
Already have
We could be in it.
them.
Wouldn't it?
But how it?
I know
But
Smash
if
had
we did that,
check
we
cards
would
for all.
need a number for every single one.
Well, the first
And
card
the
we put
order
out's number
that
one,
we joined.
and we go from there.
And
One
then
half, because we're both number 1. So it'd be half card, half card.
Special edition, y'all.
1.5 win.
Yeah, special edition double card.
Buy them,
Yeah.
sell them on eBay for $2,000 a piece.
Dude,
And so
not that much.
I kind of lead this thing. Obviously, even though we started together, you essentially gave me leadership role because
Yep.
I'd be more active in doing it. So we'll have a special edition double
Plus, he's
card.
more
that's
of a
called the,
speaker than me.
we'll have the half card,
Oh,
the half number card if we do this, and us two.
No
will
winking
be,
at the camera.
Us two will be in a card that's called the half card together. That'll start it all off. Which will be a special release and pre-order. If we do these things, I'm not saying we are, but if we do, it'll
But
be
if
that
we
way.
have these things set in motion, we will do them.
And if you wish to help us out any, we don't have subscription or donation on our Twitch channels or anything like that. If you really wish to help us out, I know I'm always looking for a new game to play. Always. So if you want to shoot us an email at heliandergaming@gmail.com. Tell us you want us to send us something or help us out in some way, and we'll figure out a way for you to do it. And we'll definitely make sure that you have a special benefit for being able to help us, whether we Skype call you in a
Skype
situation
calls,
like
send
this
you-
and let you
send
join
you
in on
some
Haley
type
Andrew
of
Gaming Talk,
merchandise.
or send you something, or shout you out or something. Just tell us what you want in return, as long as it's not an extremity, and we'll try to get it out there for you.
And if you write a letter, I promise,
I
we
know.
will read the letter.
Yes,
And
and I
we'll
know
write back. Well,
I
she
know.
will. Our handwriting sucks.
my
Yeah.
handwriting's great.
I have
And
neat
he
handwriting.
can't really read that well.
All right. So I know I like
I'll
new
settle
games
that
to play.
Oh.
But if you want to help out Blizzard Rogue directly, she's trying to start collecting amiibos. So she would love just any amiibo. She already has Ganondorf,
Charizard,
Charizard,
Marth,
Fox,
Fox,
Marth, Super
Silver-
Mario World,
Silver Mario,
and
Yoshi.
Super Mario World, Metal Mario.
If y'all could shoot me somewhere to get a Mega Man one, that would be awesome. I can't find it anywhere.
So if you get any Mega Man merchandise at all, he would love.
He would love it.
That's gonna be his main, and I'm almost positive he would rather wear his Mega Man jacket that he wants to get over our Helianro gaming jackets when we get them any day of the week when he goes to the tournament.
I'll throw this idea out there. I didn't bring it up earlier, but since you
Character hoodies with our emblem on them. Yes.
we get our main and we make patches and we pop our patch on our jacket.
That'd be a cheaper alternative.
We can sell the patches
Yeah, we
out
could
to
do it
people.
on, like, we could put the patches on our shoulders.
Yeah. And we can actually do more patches like team leader and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
And then we could actually sell them out to the public.
Yes, we could.
And
I
if
don't
they
know if
want
they'll-
to send something to us,
We
if
sell them
it's a patch,
Yeah.
All right.
we
I'm
can
cool
put
with
the
that.
patch on our shoulder, on ours. Ow. I just scratched my
Like
throat.
if you want us to send us something and it's over like a $30 value, we'll get a patch and we'll put it on all of our jackets and send you one.
Yes.
And our patches, of course, would have like founder or
Yeah,
captain or
we'll
however they
have
wanted to do it.
our patches,
have
but
founder
if they do
patches.
something like that, we'll put their name on a patch
And
and
send it out to them.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know how many of y'all had seen the old school WWF, but DX had the DX Army, the HRG regime. You're in
Yeah.
it. You're a part of it. We're awesome. You want to be with us.
All right. I like that.
You'll love us.
All right. So back
That was
to
weird.
the gaming discussion.